Topic of discussion: Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 11, Universal Form. First see Iskcon's translation. Arjuna said, "My dear Lord Krishna, I see assembled in your body all the demigods and various other living entities. I see Brahma sitting on the lotus flower, as well as Lord Shiva, and all the sages and divine serpents." Some assumptions of Iskcon. Brahma and Shiva both are demigods. Brahma and Shiva both are within Krishna's Vishwaroop. Let's see word by word what Iskcon has translated. Brahmana means Brahma and Isam means Shiva. Let's see all the evidences why isam doesn't mean Lord Shiva in Bhagavad Gita 11.15. Evidence number 1. Understanding the grammar of Sanskrit. Bhagavad Gita 11.15. First, let's analyze the word Brahmanam. Brahma is the main word or root word. Nam has been added to connect subject Brahma with next word. Let's simply understand it by one simple example of nominal suffix. Yoga is a system of joining with consciousness. By joining nominal suffix in, the word yogin has been formed. Yogin means a person who does yoga. There is another term in Sanskrit grammar called word ending. Word ending is used to connect a word with the next word. So the word ending nam connects the word Brahma with the next word. Such as, your means related or belonging something with you. So the next word will tell, what is that related thing? In the same way, the word Brahmana means something which is related or connected with Brahma. So, what is that thing? That is isam. Now, I will prove my point from Iskcon's main book Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam 1.3.16. Just see these two sentences. In Bhagavad Gita 11.15, we saw Brahmanam. Here it is Surasuranam. Here, gods and demons were churning the ocean. So, the word ocean is directly connected with gods and demons because it is the place where they were churning. It is Iskcon's translation. This translation has a problem. Here, Iskcon did not translated the word ocean. There are many instances where Iskcon has translated word by word here. And that word has become disappeared here. Let's see the correct translation. Gita Press Gorakhpur. So we can clearly see these two words are clearly connected. Bhagavatam 1.8.14. In Bhagavad Gita 11.15, there is Brahmanam. Now, there is Sarvabhutanam. Here, Sutta says, Krishna lives in heart or soul of every living being. So, the word Atma or heart is clearly connected with all living beings. It is Iskcon's translation. This translation has some problems. Here, Iskcon has inserted the word Supreme and Paramatma and didn't translated the word Maya for Krishna. There are thousands of verses where Iskcon has inserted the word Supreme for Krishna and Demigod for Shiva. We can understand their intention and what they want to show to people. Let's see the correct translation. Gita Press Gorakhpur. So, we can see these two words are clearly connected. So, from previous evidences, we can clearly see, the word isam was told for Lord Brahma only. Let's see more evidences. Evidence number 2. Is isam a name of Lord Shiva? We can clearly see, in word Brahmanam, Brahma is Lord Brahma's name. But, what is about word isam? The word isam has been formed by adding m word, ending, with the word isa. The word isa is used for denoting a god in Sanskrit. The actual meaning of the word isa is God. In Hindu scripture the word isa has been used for somewhere for Krishna, somewhere for Vishnu, somewhere for Shiva, somewhere for Brahma. Bhagavatam 1.8.10. All the verses in Bhagavatam where Isa has been used for Krishna. The verses of Bhagavatam where Isa or God has been used for Vishnu. Now let's see how the word Isa has been used for Lord Shiva. Bhagavatam 4.1.15. It is Iskcon's translation. Bhagavatam 6.13.2. Let's see one more evidence Isa is Lord Shiva's name. Shiva Sahasranama. So I am here in the website DevShopee. You can also check Shiva Sahasranama in other websites. It is Shiva Sahasranama, according to Shiva Puran. You can clearly see, Isa is Lord Shiva's name, not Isam. Some other names of Lord Shiva connected with word Isa. Now I think it is clear to all Isa is Lord Shiva's name, not Isam. Other names of Lord Shiva connected with word Isa. Evidence number 3. Showing the same type of sentences like Bhagavad Gita 11.15. This will remove all confusions. Few minutes ago we saw, what is Brahmanam? Now, let's discuss, what is isam? The word isam has been formed by adding word ending m with word isa. Let's see, some uses of m word ending in Sanskrit language. Now, we will take the help from Sanskrit expert. So, we are here in sanskritwisdom.com website. To understand M word ending, let's take this sentence. Pratidinam sa, pustakam pathati, which means every day, he reads a book. Pratidin means, every day. M word ending has been translated as comma. M or comma connects the word pratidin or everyday with next word he. In English, object is translated last. So, pustakam means book. Pathati means read. M word ending connects the word pustak or book to read or pathati. But my main point, when it will be, after noun, formed by nam word ending. It must be an adjective, or should give an additional information about previous noun. Brahmanam isam kamalasanastham. What type of sentence is it? Here, first word or subject has been formed by adding nam, and second word has been formed by adding m. My point is, second word after Brahmanam must be connected with previous subject Brahma. It must be an adjective about Brahma. Or must give an additional information about previous subject Brahma. Now let's see other same examples of Brahmanam isam kamalasanastham from Iskcon's translation of Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam 1.7.5. Just see these two sentences. Brahmanam isam kamalasanastham. Atmanam trigunatmakam paro. Here, subject Jivatma has been formed by adding nam, and second word trigunatmakam has been formed by adding m. Here, Sutta said, Jivatma or living entities, which is beyond three gunas, due to illusion, thinks itself, consisting of three gunas. Now, let's come to my point. The word trigunatmakam or three gunas is directly connected with Jivatma. The second word trigunatmakam paro is giving an additional information about Jivatma, that it is beyond three gunas. It is Iskcon's translation. This translation also has a problem. Here, Iskcon only translated the word jiva or living entity, but did not translated the word atma or soul. Same thing, like before, happened here. That word is present here. And disappeared here. Let's see correct translation. Geeta Press Gorakhpur. So we can clearly see, beyond three gunas, is adjective of individual soul or character of individual soul, which is clearly connected with soul. Now, I think it is clear to all why in Bhagavad Gita 11.15, the word isam is connected with the word Brahmanam. Let's see one last example of the same word Brahmanam from Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam 3.13.24. Just see these two sentences. Brahmanam isam kamalasanastham. Brahmanam harsayam asa. So, according to rule, the word harsayam must be connected with Brahma. Let's see what has happened here. Here, Brahma became enlivened or surprised after hearing roar of boar incarnation of Vishnu. Now, let's come to my point. We can clearly see the word harsayam or surprised is connected with Brahma. The word harsaya or enlivened is an adjective, which gives an additional information about Brahma. It is Iskcon's translation. Here, Iskcon has inserted the word supreme for Vishnu. Let's see Geeta Press Gorakhpur's translation. So, we can clearly see, these two words are clearly connected. That proves my point. In Bhagavad Gita 11.15, the word isam was told for Lord Brahma only. Now, we will take help from Sanskrit expert. So, we are in learnsanskrit.organization website. To understand the structure of Bhagavad Gita 11.15, let's take this sentence. Now, let's come to my point. The second word kshetra or field is directly connected with previous subject kuronam. The second word field is giving an extra information that it is possession of Kuru people. Evidence number 4. Comparing Iskcon's translation with real translation. Before showing translation of other translators, let's know the real meaning of Brahmanam isam kamalashanastham. First word Brahmanam. Name cannot change while translation. Nam word ending has been translated as Kama. Second word isam. Isa means God. M word ending has been translated as Kama. M ending works in the same way like Nam ending. Kamalasana means lotus seat. Stham means situated or seated. So, the meaning of Brahmanam isam, Kamalasanastham. Brahma, the god, seated on the lotus seat. Kamalasanastham is the only word with which the word Isa is connected with M word ending. And, because the word Kamalasanastham has been told for Lord Brahma. That is why, the word isam has also been told for Lord Brahma. If we scan all the words, Kamalashanastham is the only word with which the word isam is connected, and because the whole word isam cannot be an independent word or name of Shiva. It is another proof why the word isam was told for Lord Brahma here. So, the word isam is the adjective, which tells what Brahma actually is. So, here Arjuna wanted to tell Brahma, the god, seated on the lotus seat. We can understand it again in easier way. Such as Sanjay, the professor, is giving lecture. Here, Kama connects the word Sanjay with the next word. So the next word professor is definitely connected with Sanjay and cannot be connected with somebody else. Now it is the time to show the translation of other translators. Adi Shankaracharya was the first person who gave commentary on Bhagavad Gita. He is most famous and authentic leader of Hinduism. Let's see what he has translated in Bhagavad Gita 11.15. Now, I am here with Bhagavad Gita translation of Adi Shankaracharya. Let's go to chapter 11, Vishwaroop Darshan. Now, I am here in chapter 11, Universal Form. Let's go to verse number 15. It is verse number 15, let's look it closely. So, Jagadguru Adi Shankaracharya. Brahmanam isam kamalasanastham. Brahma, the Lord, seated on the lotus seat. I have already explained it. Brahmanam means Brahma Kama. Isam means the God Kama. Kamalasanastham means seated on the lotus seat. Now let's see another person's translation. Who is a great Sanskrit scholar and expert? Who first time in the world history translated Mahabharata from Sanskrit to English? Sanskrit expert Kesri Mohan Ganguly. Kesri Mohan Ganguly, first time in the world, translated Mahabharata from Sanskrit to English in the year 1883. So, no doubt, his translation must be authentic. Let's see what he has translated in Bhagavad Gita 11.15. So, we are here in Bhagavad Gita Kesri Mohan Ganguly. Let's go to the chapter 11. So, we are here in the chapter 11. Let's see verse number 15. So, Sanskrit expert Kesri Mohan Ganguly. Brahmanam isam kamalashanastham. Brahma seated on his lotus seat. Let's analyze what Sanskrit expert Kesri Mohan Ganguly has translated. We can write Brahma the God too. God Brahma. God Brahma seated on his lotus seat. We all know Brahma is God. So in the gist way, he has written God Brahma to only Brahma. Thus his translation is Brahma, seated on his lotus seat. Next translator. There is another translation of Mahabharata, which is famous in India. It is translation of Bori, or Bhandarkar Oriental Research Institute. It is situated in Pune, Maharashtra. Vivek de Broy is the translator of Bori. Let's see what he has translated in Bhagavad Gita 11.15. So, we are here, Bhagavad Gita translated by Vivek de Broy. Let's go to the chapter 11. And here it is verse number 15. So, Vivek de Broy of Bori Institute. Brahmanam isam kamalasanastham. The creator Brahma, seated on a lotus. Here, he has inserted the function of Brahma, as all the Hindu gods have a main function. Next translator. Sri Aurobindo. Let's see what Sri Aurobindo has translated in Bhagavad Gita 11.15. So, we are here, Bhagavad Gita translated by Sri Aurobindo. Let's go to the chapter number 11. And here, it is verse number 15. Sri Aurobindo. Brahmanam isam kamalasanastham. Brahma, the creating Lord seated in the lotus. Next translator. Charles Wilkins. Charles Wilkins was the first person who translated Bhagavad Gita to English from Sanskrit. Few minutes ago I said Kesari Mohan Ganguly was the first person who translated Mahabharata from Sanskrit to English. In the same way, Charles Wilkins first time translated Bhagavad Gita from Sanskrit to English in year 1785. Let's see what this first translator has translated in Bhagavad Gita 11.15. So we are here, the Bhagavad Gita or Dialogues of Krishna and Arjuna. Translated by Charles Wilkins and first time published in London in 1785. We are here in the chapter number 11. Let's see verse number 15. Here is verse number 15. So first English translator of Bhagavad Gita. Charles Wilkins. Brahmanam isam kamalasanastham. Brahma, that deity, sitting on his lotus throne. Here, there is very important thing to understand. Brahmanam means Brahma. Isam means God or deity. Here, he has inserted the word, that, to clearly indicate, the word isam was used for Lord Brahma. Next translator. Swami Vishwananda. Let's see what Swami Vishwananda has translated in Bhagavad Gita 11.15. So we are here, Bhagavad Gita, Song of Love, by Swami Vishwananda. Let's go to the chapter 11. We have come to chapter 11, let's see verse 15. It is verse 15. So Swami Vishwananda. Brahmanam isam kamalasanastham. Brahma, the creating Lord, seated in the lotus. Prabhupada, Mukundananda, Ramanuja and Madhavacharya. All are Vaishnav leaders. Swami Vishwananda is also a Vaishnav leader. Still, he did not translate it isam means Lord Shiva in Bhagavad Gita 11.15. That is of course, a matter of surprise. Next translator. Swami Chinmayananda Saraswati. So, I am here, Bhagavad Gita chapter 11 by Swami Chinmayananda. Let's go to verse number 15. So we are here, in verse number 15. Let's look it closely. Swami Chinmayananda Saraswati. Brahmanam isam kamalasanastham. Brahma, the Lord of creation, seated on a lotus. So, we have reached at the end of the video. In the next video, we will see translation of Ramanuja and Madhavacharya. Nathamuni is considered as the founder of Vaishnavism, who born in 8th century. Ramanuja was the disciple of Nathamuni, who also played a great role in establishing Vaishnavism. There is a great difference between the translation of Iskcon and translation of Ramanuja and Madhavacharya. In the next video, we will see that difference. And we will also see more translation of Hindu sages. Thank you guys to stay till the end of the video. Wish all of you a good day. We have done so much hard work for Lord Shiva. If you like this video, do not forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.